What is up, YouTube? This is Juggernaut097 bringing you guys another video today. And today I'm going to be doing my WWE Battleground 2015 review slash highlights for you guys right now. And Battleground was on pay-per-view and live on the WWE Network last night for only $9.99. And it was from St. Louis, Missouri at the Scott Trade Center. And, Battleground wasn't actually bad. It was a good show. I enjoyed it, I don't really have any complaints about the show. I mean, there's a few complaints I have about it, but, the show wasn't really bad. I enjoyed the show thoroughly. I can't say that right there for a minute. But, I mean, it was a pretty good show. I liked it. And this was a lot better than the past Battlegrounds, like they had from 2013. That one was a shit pay-per-view. 2014 was decent, but this one was the best by far. I mean, probably one of the best pay-per-views of the year, in my opinion. So, yeah, but nonetheless, let's get started with this review. So, the first match of the night was the kickoff. We had King Barrett versus R-Truth, or King What's Up. That's what they've been calling him. This was a whatever match. I didn't catch this because my internet went out during this, so I had to watch Battleground later because it came on, my network came on around 8 o'clock. My internet came back up at 8 o'clock, so I had to watch the pay-per-view from the beginning. So yeah, that's why I'm doing the review today. And I was going to go to Battleground yesterday, but the thing is, I got sick and I wasn't really feeling good, so I just decided not to go to Battleground. But back onto this match. This match was whatever match. I didn't really care for it. I went back and rewatched it. It was just whatever. King Barrett wins, One thing I hated with this rivalry, what they've been doing, how King What's Up and, mocking, King Barrett. If I was King Barrett, I would go forget King What's Up, what I mean? Because King Barrett's the real king. And, it was for King Barrett's crown. And hopefully this was the end of this rivalry, because this rivalry is shit. Because they've been doing a whole bunch of matches over and over again until the 50th match in the rivalry. No joke. This match was bad, but King Barrett went, so I don't know where they go with him. Hopefully this rivalry is over. But yeah, enough of me talking about that match. Let's get on to the actual pay-per-view. So the first match tonight on the actual pay-per-view we had was Mr. Money in the Bank Sheamus versus Randy Orton, and they were in Randy Orton's hometown tonight. And, Randy Orton gets the victory by an RKO from out of nowhere. I thought this was a solid match, but I think this was kind of the worst match. I'm not knocking any of these guys because I like both of them. But the thing is, there were a lot better matches on here. But these guys, it was a solid match, though. I liked it. But, I liked that backbreaker Randy Orton did on the table. That was pretty cool outside the ring, but they didn't really do much for me in this match. This match wasn't really anything that's got thrown on there. And they didn't really get building up this rivalry very much. But Randy Orton, he gets to win in his hometown, so I see why they put him over here. Because they were in his hometown. Send the crowd home happy, and I kind of happy it was the first match of the night. So yeah, but like I said, I think it was a solid match, but they just couldn't get out of the same gear. They were in the same gear the whole time during the whole match. They couldn't get out of that gear. So, they were stuck in, first gear during the whole match. So it was kind of a slow match, It was, quite a long match also. So, yeah. But Randy Orton picks up the victory here. And I actually kind of like when Sheamus actually had in the Texas Cloverleaf on Randy Orton during the match. That was pretty cool. But, yeah, like I said, decent match. Solid match. So, yeah. And then the next match we had was the primetime players, Darren Young and Titus O'Neil, versus, they were defending their titles against the New Day. It was Kofi Kingston and Big E Langston. And, Xavier Woods was out ringside. I thought this was a fun match. I liked it. I liked the sequence at the end, what happened when Big E tried to go for the when he tried to go for the big ending and Kofi Kingston was on the top rope, but I think Darren Young slips out of that, or maybe Titus. No, Darren Young slips out of that. Kofi jumps off the top rope, and then we got the tag and then Darren Young tagged in Titus, and then I think he had the clash of the Titus on Kofi Kingston for the win. So the primetime players retained their titles. I thought this was a fun match. I kind of like this better than their Money in the Bank match, in my opinion. Because I didn't really catch much of their Money in the Bank match, so I really don't know. Well, I went back and rewatched the Money in the Bank match, but I mean, yeah, this was very fun, and I was kind of predicting the New Day to win because thought they would get the titles back. Xavier Woods, would help, distract maybe Titus or Darren Young, but no, that didn't happen. But I like Xavier Woods out by ringside. How he's all cocky and stuff. I like that, how he does that. So that's pretty cool. And he's like all cocky and he's all trash talking the primetime players. And I mean, one thing I kind of compare him to is like Damien Sandow when Damien Sandow was with the Miz. Because I remember when the Miz tagged up with Damien Sandow or Damien Miz at the time. You couldn't focus on the match, but with the New Day with Xavier Woods out by ringside, you can focus on the match because he's like that entertainment, like the entertainment of the New Day is like so good, which I like that. I mean, that's really good. But I mean, I don't really know where the New Day goes from here. Are they gonna fizzle out out of the tag team title picture? I mean, I don't know what the hell they're gonna do. I mean, maybe they're going to have a match at SummerSlam. Who knows? Maybe they'll get the titles back at SummerSlam. I don't know. And, yeah, but I thought this was a good match, Very good. Liked it. Good match. So, yeah, Primetime Players won. And then next we had was Roman Reigns. He was taking on Bray Wyatt. And I have a few gripes about this match. I don't really like, at the beginning of the match, how they kind of went into like a chain lock, grappling. I think Roman Reigns should have came out firing, throwing some punches at Bray Wyatt, because the reason why is because Bray Wyatt's been costing them a whole bunch of matches lately. So this rivalry should be really heated between both of them. They should be really going at it, brawling back and forth. I mean, they did brawl back and forth. I mean, Bray Wyatt, don't get me wrong, he's a really good brawler. I like him as a brawler. He's good. He's one of the best brawlers out there. I mean, some of his movies he hits during this match is going, what the hell, man? They're so sick and so devastating, but they're so awesome at the same time. But, this match was pretty good. Like I said, I don't like how they went too lock at the beginning because, they should have been firing haymakers at each other. I also at that point when, Roman Reigns, he went, for that drive-by or that drop kick on, when Bray Wyatt's head was to the ropes, but then Bray Wyatt counted that into a clothesline. I thought it was pretty cool. I never saw that counter before. I don't think no one's ever counted that. No one's ever counted that before. So I like that. That was pretty cool. I thought this was a fun match. I hated how they did some rest holds during this match. I thought that was a little boring. I don't like when they do rest holds and stuff. But during the match, there was this guy who came out with a hooded, a hoodie on, and he super kicks Roman Reigns and causes Bray Wyatt to win when he hits his sister Abigail on Roman Reigns. And then later on, the guy would get in the ring and it would be Luke Harper. So yeah, he was former Wyatt family member. So yeah, I thought this was a all right match. But this is for the two grabs, with going into the lock and the wrestles. That's pretty much only two gripes I had about this match, but they pretty much tore the house down. Probably I'll say the second best match of the night in my opinion. So yeah. And then the next match we had was we had Sasha Banks versus Charlotte versus Brie Bella. I think so. Was that the next match? Yeah, that was the next match. Yeah, so I thought this was a good match. This wasn't your piss break matches like you usually got on pay-per-views. They actually had a fair amount of minutes to work, maybe about 10 minutes to work here. So that was a good match. Charlotte wins by the figure 8, I think. Figure 4, figure 8. I don't remember. I think she tapped out Brie Bella. Yeah, she did. And, I thought this was a good match, I don't remember too much stuff that happened during the match, but, this wasn't your normal Divas match, Pittsburgh match. And, I'm kind of happy that they're doing more things with the Divas division because, sparking up the Divas division as people don't go hey, let's go to the bathroom or hey, let's go get some popcorn or go get an pretzel or something, get some food, you know. So I'm happy they're doing more things with the Divas and sit down and watch the match. But yeah, Charlotte picks up the win by the figure 4 or the figure 8. So yeah, good match. And then the next match we had was John Cena versus Kevin Owens for the United States Championship match. And this was John Cena was defending the title against Kevin Owens, of course. This was I kind of was a little upset at the ending of this match. You know, this was a fair fun match though, but I was kind of upset with the ending. These guys know each other so good. You know, they countered a lot of moves during this match. Kevin Owens countered that stunner off the ropes, and he countered into a German suplex. I thought that was cool. Kevin Owens powered out of a super AA off the top rope, which I go like, what? He powered out of his super AA, but these guys just went back and forth. They countered a whole bunch of finishers, and one thing I don't really like is when they do a whole bunch of finishers fast. Like, I hate when they do a whole bunch of finishers back and forth and they have a whole bunch of pins back and forth. Because like in the match with Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns, they didn't like do very much finishers. Like, they just have one finisher by one person and then they kicks out. Like, I hate when they do finisher fast. Like, I don't know if that's the same with you guys, but that's the same with me. But sometimes it adds more exciting to the match. But this was a fun match. But John Cena makes Kevin Owens tap out by the STF, which I kind of got pissed off about that. I thought there was going to be a DQ in this match because I thought they would be making a triple threat at SummerSlam. Having John Cena versus Cesaro versus Kevin Owens, but no disqualification during this match. So. I don't really know where Kevin Owens goes from here. Maybe he might have a match at SummerSlam. We don't know. But, I thought that, Cena could have put him over here, but no, he didn't. I don't really get I'm not really shocked that Cena wins sometimes, but, I was kind of shocked that he actually won here, because I thought, how they're pushing Owens, I think they would actually give him the title. But no, I was a little shocked here. I don't really know if they're going to continue this rivalry. I don't know, because he's supposed to be pushing up and coming guys, and that's what they need to do, and that's why Cena has the title, to get someone pushed up, to his level, to make a star. And I thought they were making a star out of Kevin Owens, which I think they still are, but so yeah, but fun match. But I don't like the ending of the match though. So yeah. And then I think was the main event. Yeah, it was Seth Rollins defending his WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Brock Lesnar. And this was pretty much a squash match, whole bunch of German suplexes on Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins pretty much tried to run away from Brock Lesnar during the whole match. I think it was like 11 German suplexes probably. I like when Seth Rollins tried to run away. He went to the crowd. And then Brock Lesnar, he just hurdled over the barricade, which I thought that was pretty cool. And he throws Seth Rollins back in over the barricade, back into the ring. So I thought that was awesome. Brock Lesnar hits an F5. The lights go dark. You hear the dong, and it is the Undertaker. I'm marked out for this. I heard rumors of him coming back, but I didn't know if it was actually going to be true or not. And nonetheless, it is true. So he gives Brock Lesnar a tombstone. And man, this was freaking awesome. Awesome. Marked out during this. So it looks like they're going to be having a match at SummerSlam. So I'm actually looking forward to SummerSlam, man. So Taker's going to be coming back. But one thing, I don't know why they did this. Well, why they made him wait till like a year. Because why didn't they have this at Mania? Because they were both at Mania 31, so they should have did that, Because they're way longer than a year, so I don't really understand why they're doing that at SummerSlam. Maybe they might not do that at SummerSlam, who knows, but I think they are going to be doing that at SummerSlam. And there was no finisher in the match. Like, I didn't hear a bell ring, Once Once Undertaker was in the ring, Seth Rollins and the referee was gone. Maybe they were heading to Kansas City already. I mean, no finish during the main event, for a WWE World Heavyweight Championship. No finish. I didn't hear a bell ring, so the match still going on. No, but this was a pretty much squash match. I thought they could have done a better match. Actually had more offense from Seth Rollins. He tried to do some drop kicks and stuff, but nothing really worked out for Seth Rollins. Very good in this match, but Rollins, he walks out with the title still. So yeah, this was a good show. I liked it. The crowd was pretty good during this show in St. Louis. They're a pretty good crowd, and the crowd pretty much went home happy here. And tonight, Monday Night Raw, Kansas City, I heard that Sting's gonna be there. Have a feud with Bray Wyatt. See if that happens tonight, and maybe I might make a little video on Sting tonight. Who knows? But if it does come, but yeah, this was my WWE Battleground 2015 review. And if this is your first time ever checking out one of my videos, please smash that subscribe button for more videos, and to check out all my daily wrestling videos. That will help me out a lot if you guys do subscribe. This one little hit. This hit the little subscribe button. And also go follow me on Twitter at the TrueJSB. Again, it's at the TrueJSB right down there. And go subscribe to the podcast right down there, ICWP. And go subscribe to DJ Beal. That's the podcast. That's his YouTube channel. Or Beast Mode, that's his name. And go follow the podcast on Twitter. It's at ICW_podcast. So yeah, enough of me rambling on. Juggernaut saying peace out, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out.